This might be the worst dirt bike on the face of the internet. Started out life as a KTM 525. We're far from that now. This is basically a corpse of a bike. We're going to try to fix it. It's going to take some time. But let's go over it and see how bad it really is. First, I didn't pay a whole lot for this bike. It was basically free. But it did cost some brain cells to make this decision, so we're still in the negatives. It's going to be an expensive process. It's going to need a lot of work. So how bad actually is this thing? So let's do a quick walk around. Kind of take a note of all the damage. Missing pieces. Loose wires. It's been attacked by a chainsaw. Needs tires. Leaking fork seals. Something's supposed to be here. Something's supposed to be there. Can't quite put my finger on it.
Bruh.
What's left of a carburetor. More chainsaw attack. No handlebars. Yeah, pretty bad. But at least we have an engine still, right? So that's good. Well, this is an RFS, a racing 4-stroke, or in our case, really freaking seized. All in all, we're basically going to throw the Rocky Mountain catalog at this thing and hope for the best. I'd like to go with a bigger gas tank, some new wheels, rebuild the forks, rebuild the swing arm, new bearings, new seals for everything. Just refresh the bike top to bottom. We'll strip it down, take the motor out, get the frame cleaned up, maybe powder coated, I'm not really sure yet. New bars, new headlight setup, just basically new everything. It's not very cost effective, but if I spent $6 grand on it, it's still cheaper than buying a new bike, and it'll be brand new, so that part I'm not too worried about. But I'm excited to see where it goes. It's a pretty cool bike. Now, this isn't really a how-to. I'm just going to be kind of going through, taking it down. If you learn something cool, if not, just stick around and we'll get it stripped apart. Now, we're not saving much of this stuff. I'm just going to replace it with new everything, new bolts, new body panels, new wheels, new rotors. So I'm just going to kind of toss stuff around as we go and just keep it moving. Missing tabs. Airbox has been chewed up. Got some spiders. It was loose anyway. Go figure.
Three, two, one.
Remember when I said this wasn't instructional? Now you see. Don't do that. It went in there somehow, I promise. I don't know how to get it out. I don't know why I didn't do this first. Don't ask me. I'm gonna get this mess cleaned up before my wife gets home and deletes me from Earth. So yeah, I'll be back in a minute to pressure wash the frame and we'll get all this cleaned up. With a clean frame, cleanish. I'm going to go on a limb and say that oil starvation was probably the reason this thing was parked in the first place, because there was oil everywhere. Everything was covered in thick, nasty oil. So we'll figure that out when we tear into it. Now, obviously, this is going to be a long-term project. Somebody has to pay for this. Unfortunately, it's me, so it's going to take a while. But we'll go ahead and I'd like to have it as a roller. Go ahead and mount the forks and everything back in. I probably won't powder coat the frame because it's really not that bad, and it's gonna get beat on, unfortunately for it. But we'll go ahead and mount the forks with new bearings, new seals. Probably send them off somewhere to have the springs and stuff set up for me, and then probably powder coat the swing arm because it's pretty roached. It's pretty rough looking, and go ahead and get new hardware for that, new adjusters, new axles, all that stuff. Yeah, when we come back, we'll have some parts. So.